Good morning. Happy Saturday. I thought I would jump on here really early while I was sitting quietly before the storm, means before my kids wake up, on Saturday, enjoying some quiet time and having my coffee and my breakfast. And just thought I would jump on and see who else might be up, and also just make this quick video so those can watch it later, to share some things that I was doing and that I wanted to share with you for about tips for staying on track and not undoing your progress that you've made over the week on the weekend. And they're just simple tips or things that I've been doing, and a lot of people in this group do, and they work for me, and I wanted to share them with you. One, because weekends are times that we want to, that we're busy, we're having fun, we're spending time with friends. I know spring break's coming up for a lot of people, so that a lot of going on there. And then also just personally for me, I know a lot of you in here are my neighbors and my friends, and we live in the same community. And today is kind of a big day that there's an auction, and we a lot of people go to that to support our city and raise money, and it ends up being there's lots of alcohol or drinks flowing there, and there's food, and it ends up being a pre-party and a post-party, and then the auction, and it's it ends up being a big event with a lot of different temptations, I guess you would say, and that's okay, that's good. So I want to talk to you that I have 6 tips. So the first tip, you guys, is mindset. Okay, so you have to go into this with the right mindset that that you're looking at this, not be, oh, I can't have this. First of all, I guess let me back up. Don't stress out about it, you guys. Living a healthy lifestyle and following these programs should not be stressful. Yes, it takes a little work. It takes for you to plan. It takes for you to think about it and make it a priority, but it shouldn't be stressful. You should be able to still live your life. You're just going to live things a little differently, and you're going to look at things a little differently. That's all. So first of all, don't stress out. If you're going into this saying, oh, then yeah, you got to work on that. That definitely should not be going in that it's stressful. It takes a little bit to learn and become a habit, but definitely don't let it stress you out. But so the mindset is key to stay strong, to think about not, oh, this isn't what I can have. I can't have those 4 beers, or I can't have that hors d'oeuvre, or I can't go and have the bread at the dinner when we're going to parties. Instead of being I can't, think about what it's giving you, what it means that you are sticking with your program. You're following what you know is going to make you feel good, and you're going to reach your goals. And and why you started, those type of things. Think about what it's going to give to you for your health overall, to change those habits and not have those things. And so kind of think about that, and or what progress it's going to give you in your body and your toning, so when you go on vacation or this summer you feel great. Whatever it's going to think about those things. Think about what it's doing for you versus what you're not able to do, first of all. So that's the mindset. And also, I want to go with mindset, you guys. There's going to be haters out there, okay? And as my 13-year-old and her friends say, which she probably would hate that I say this, dab to the haters, guys. I mean, seriously. People are going to say things, and it's not any different than when we tell our kids that people, bully them or look at their lunch and say, why do you eat that? Or why does your mom pack you that? Guys, you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. Your behaviors might be changing, and that's different for people. It could be the closest people to you, the people that are used to seeing you do things a certain way. They're used to seeing you, drinking, 5 beers and out drinking everybody else, or you're going having other hors d'oeuvres, or just going, whatever it is, however your habits are different. If you're changed, sometimes it's hard for people because they don't understand it. They reflect it on themselves. So you guys, just no different than, I guess, just to go in, like, I have ulcerative colitis, right? And so I have a chronic illness. I am not supposed to be drinking that much alcohol. I limit my drinking, which started getting a little further away from me, which this reason I'm so glad I'm doing this 80-day obsession, and I'm sticking to it personally for me, because I needed to do that anyways. But anyway, so I have limits. I have foods I can't eat. I have ways that I need to eat. And when I go to restaurants and things, people don't guilt me. People don't push me to say, well, gee, Laura, you should have that. You need to do that. Why are you doing that? Who cares if you get yourself sick? Who cares if you end up in the hospital? People don't do that, or if they do, so they shouldn't. Don't let people get inside your head if you know, if it's hard for them. Unfortunately, it's their issues. Okay, guys. So I went too long on that, but anyways, because it's hard. I mean, and it's out there, and I know we get it. So you know, again, just be ready for the mindset for that. Be prepared of how you're going to say it, and whatever you're going to say, whatever you're going to do. You know, and just don't make it a big deal that you're not doing these things. If people bring it up, just, you know, blow it off, or, you know, and move on. Okay, it's not something you need to make them understand, I guess. They got to figure it out themselves. Just, you know, do your thing. All right, so mindset. I went way too long on that. Eat before you go out, you guys. That is just such an easy tool. Make sure you're following your nutrition plan is so in the day. Like right now, I know I'm going to be spot on everything early on today. And also the key, most important thing that works for me before I go out to parties or when I'm out and about and I know I'm going to be out during the day doing a lot of things is I have my shake before I go, and I make it a good thick shake, and I make it, you know, with as many, you know, put the extra vegetables in there and things there. I make myself a good shake. It helps with the hunger. It helps with the sweets. Shakeology is, to me, key that keeps me on track when busy weekends as well as going out. So and just stick to the thing. Take healthy snacks with you, put them in your purse, have them with you. Like I'll be out today at a march downtown with the kids, so I'm making sure that I have the things I need in the car so I'm not getting over hungry. So put those healthy snacks, have them with you everywhere. Even when you're going out, put some extra ones in your purse, so you're not getting hungry at the party and there's nothing else there for you. And intensify your workouts, guys. Do not miss your workouts on the weekends, okay? If you're scheduled to do them, and step them up. Step them up, you guys. That's what I just push up to that one level. Push yourself a little harder. Make sure you do that extra rep. Make sure that when they say it's almost over, that you just keep pushing up your workout and intensity. You can do it. Doesn't mean you have to be longer. You're just going to give it your A game, okay, when you do your workouts. And then water. Drink lots of water. And if you are in a situation where you're deciding to have alcohol and you're having wine or whatever it is, for every cocktail drink you have, you need to have a glass of water. So you should make sure that if you're out, that is your water intake is always equal or more than what you're drinking. So that really does help, and it helps slow you down. And then just simple things like when you go to a restaurant, ask for a to-go box, look at the menu ahead of time, plan what you're going to eat. And again, don't make it a big deal. Just look at it and decide that that's what you want, and move forward with it. And, you know, and then enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, have a good time. So, you know, I hope those tips helped you. I know that these are things that I follow. And they've been working for me. They're not always perfect, but they're working for me. And I know that that's, you know, how so many people that stick with programs have the results that you see. When you see these results, these are the type of things people are doing. So have a good weekend, guys. Have a fun time. Oh, and also really quick for the end, for those that stayed on, for those that are that do live in my city and live in Huntington Woods, and you see me, the same thing, guys. There's no guilt that I'm your coach. If I see you out and you do decide to, you know, I'm not watching what you eat. I'm not watching, you know, if you're having a cocktail. I'm not here to guilt you. I'm not here to you know, babysit you or stay on top of you. You know, the thing is that you are in the same thing with anyone's coach. If you're out with your coach, because a lot of you, you know, your coaches are your family members, your friends. They're here just to show you and show you it can be done. They're here to give you the tips and to help you be the successful you can be, but we're not here to judge you. So, you know, just know that. So if you run into me around town today, don't hide from me. Because you have that glass of wine in your hand. Okay. All right, guys. All right. You got to do what's best for you, and I'm going to do what's best for me. All right. Take care. Bye.